Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Shorts. Today I will be reading from the r/Petty Revenge subreddit, so let's jump into it. Publicly say I suck and want to kick me out of the band? Have fun meeting my replacement. 20 odd years ago, high school. I had not long bought a guitar and was starting a band with some people I was friendly with. I wasn't any good yet, but was having fun. Guy from band posted on a local bands forum that I sucked and wasn't going to be their guitarist for long. I replied as an older guy who was interested in replacing me. I arranged to meet him somewhere and never turned up. No one really had phones then, so he waited in some car park for a few hours and, I heard later on, was really pissed off about it. It was so petty, but so worth it. When I was 16, I had to do work experience with the girl who bullied me. This girl, we'll call E, was one of the popular girls and would bully me and my friends almost daily. For work experience, I had to go to a hair salon and was gutted to find out that E would be there on work experience as well. Weirdly, she was being really nice and friendly towards me, most likely because she couldn't show off in front of her friends. At one point, I was told to try out washing hair. The person to practice on? E. While washing her hair, I accidentally got water all over her face. She was absolutely soaked. I apologized profusely as she stormed off. I totally did it on purpose. Fuck you, E. Lower upper tenant dispute. Little petty victories. So my downstairs neighbor recently started seeing this guy about a month or two ago. This guy started smoking cigarettes and weed inside their lower apartment that would somehow stink out my upper apartment. Mind you, there's no smoking allowed here. So I tried to do the adult thing. I texted her and asked if they could smoke outside because it smokes out my apartment and stinks and I can't get rid of the smell. I even said they could use my patio in the backyard since I thought we were cool. She just straight up ignored me and kept doing it the following day, and they were up until 4 a.m. So I set my alarm for 6:30 a.m., woke up, and started blasting music, vacuuming my entire house, including the tile floors that are super loud when the vacuum rolls over it. Then went out of my way to text my landlord saying they're smoking inside and setting my smoke detectors off. So that put a stop to it for about 2 weeks. She also has 2 giant black labs and never cleans up her dog's shit. Mind you, the yard is 12 feet by 20 feet of grass. 15 to 20 giant piles of dog shit in 80-degree heat is disgusting. We talked to her last year about it, and now she's doing it again. My dog would occasionally step in it and make me late to work washing his paws. On top of that, her new guy started pulling in the yard and parking right on the lawn with the nose of his truck literally touching my gazebo. So, 2 days ago, the guy parked on the lawn, they were smoking inside again, and there were 17 piles of dog poop of hers on the lawn. So, I literally took my smoke detector, put a match to it, and left it going off on the hardwood floor over top her living room for about 25 minutes so they could get the hint. Then I texted the landlord, told him I'm fed up with it. The dog poop, the guy parking on the lawn blocking in other neighbors, and smoking inside. Said it'll stop. So I've been trying to figure out something that would bother her. I ended up switching parking spots and taking hers yesterday and leaving my car there so the guy can't park on the lawn. Then I finally get a text today complaining that I took her spot. So I did what she did to me and ignored her, then blocked her number. It's the little petty victories that do it for me. I tried to be a good neighbor. Update. So today, same thing. Guy parked on the grass again, didn't pick up her dog shit, then was smoking inside again. So I did the adult thing. I have Alexa speakers in every room of my house. I set them up for a music group and played really shitty meme music at max volume all day. Now that it's 11 p.m., Time to blast some Call of Duty over the surround sound. Usually I'd wear a headset and mute the TV. Then set the alarm for, let's say 5:45 a.m. tomorrow. Think my floors need a good vacuuming, and my pots and pans in the cabinets might need a good early morning rewashing. Who knows? Might even drop a few on accident. 7 a.m. hits. I literally took the day off work so I could be as obnoxiously loud as possible up here. Then plan on going to Home Depot and getting big garden rocks and mulch, along with some solar lamps, and making a pathway directly where he could park on the grass so that he can't anymore. On my way home, I googled what the most obnoxious smelling cigar is and picked one up. Plan on sitting right in the hallway and just letting that fucker burn, so she has to smell that disgusting shit like I do. It's a war, folks, and I'm the goddamn general. Update number 2. Parked in her spot today, built a stone walkway and lined it with solar lights and mulch with flowers for my patio exactly where he would park. Then lined the grass with cheap dollar store lights. Charged up my security camera and have it looking right at it in case he tries or does run them over. Kept the receipt so I can leave it at her door with a note, and if I don't get paid, I'll be extra petty and take her to small claims over $35. What's the landlord going to do? Be upset that I made the yard look beautiful and stopped them from parking on the lawn? Update 3. They were furious. Guy threw the solar lights all over the yard, and I got it all on camera. Landlord took my side, told them not to have him park back there, and pick up the dog poop. Then they came up to my door pounding and kicking it, telling me to answer the fucking door. So I sat on my couch and let them take in how insane they're being. Sent the video of him throwing my stuff all over the yard, and the landlord told me I should call the cops on them, and he's thinking about kicking her out. So I sat here and pretended I wasn't home. Update 4. Had to file a police report. They're certifiably insane. Guy started making phone calls about my name, where I worked, who my family is, my body build, almost like he was putting a hit out on me. He went around the yard pulling and throwing my solar lights all over the place. Then proceeded to park right in between the two spots me and her share and said, "Let's see what this bitch is gonna do about it." Mind you, apparently these people were clueless about the other shit I was doing. Literally were completely set off at the fact that I put a walkway in front of my patio and solar lights up so he couldn't park there. The downstairs neighbor called the landlord and he just told them they can't park there and had to pick up their dog shit. Landlord wants to kick them out. He was talking to me saying how insane they're acting and how she's been a terrible tenant, so told me to file a police report and show them everything I have on camera. That way, something is on record for them for an eviction, which I sort of don't like because I feel like it puts a massive target on my back. My first immediate thought is that OP needs to perform some sort of petty revenge with the dog poop, and apparently I wasn't the only one. Pick up all the dog shit and make a shit fort all around the driver's side door of his car. To which OP says, when the guy was parking on the lawn, I would move a pile of her dog shit with my pooper scooper and put it right where he has to step to get into his truck. Definitely stepped in it. Also, how useless is this landlord? I understand that you need reasons to evict somebody, but even after all this and the video evidence, it doesn't seem like the landlord is taking it very seriously. Also, if they do get evicted and OP is worried about having a target, get a restraining order for protection. Great googly moogly. Now those are some bad neighbors. But anyways, that is all for me today. I hope you enjoyed those petty revenge stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!